What turned you into a villain for the rest of the world? I never thought I'd become the person everyone warned their kids about. 6 months ago, I was just a normal guy working at a construction company, dating my girlfriend of 3 years, and planning to propose. We'd been saving for a house, and I'd finally put down a deposit on a ring that cost me 4 months' salary. The night I planned to propose, I came home early to set up a romantic dinner. As I quietly entered our apartment, I heard strange noises coming from our bedroom. My heart dropped when I opened the door and found my girlfriend in bed with my best friend since high school. The same friend who had helped me pick out her ring just last week. They both scrambled to cover themselves, shouting excuses and apologies. I just stood there, the little velvet box burning a hole in my pocket. When I finally found my voice, I simply asked, "How long?" My girlfriend looked away, but my friend mumbled, 8 months. Almost a third of our relationship. I walked out without another word. I spent the night driving around, eventually checking into a cheap motel. The next morning, I had 37 missed calls and dozens of texts. Not just from them, but from mutual friends. Somehow, they had spun a story that I had been emotionally abusive, that I had driven her into his arms. People we had known for years were suddenly taking their side, calling me toxic and controlling. When I returned to work on Monday, whispers followed me everywhere. My boss called me into his office and said there had been concerns about my behavior. Turns out my friend worked with my boss's brother and had spread his version of events throughout our professional circle. 2 weeks later, I was let go for creating a hostile work environment. I couldn't afford the apartment alone, so I had to move back in with my parents at 32. I tried to date again, but our town was small, and the rumors had spread everywhere. Women would match with me on dating apps only to unmatch after asking my name. I lost friends, my job, my home, and my reputation, all because of a lie. One night, scrolling through social media, I saw they had made their relationship official. The comments were full of support, calling them brave for following their hearts despite the difficult circumstances. That's when something inside me snapped. If everyone already thought I was the villain, why not become one? I created fake profiles and started gathering information. My ex had always been insecure about certain photos she'd sent me years ago. My former friend had a new job at a prestigious firm with a strict morality clause. I had nothing left to lose, while they had everything. I spent weeks planning, making sure nothing could be traced back to me. First, I sent anonymous emails to my friend's new employers with screenshots of racist jokes he'd made in private chats years ago. Then I created a website with my ex's name that linked to her old social media